Hello and welcome to the first in a series of videos I'm going to be doing for the Great Guitar Build-Off 2021. My name is Ashford and I am the owner and luthier here at Ashford Guitars. I have been building guitars for 5 years, been playing for and then got into the usual sort of things, set up and doing various mods and things like that, and eventually kind of amassed enough knowledge and equipment to start making guitars, got into parts casters and all that kind of thing. The usual journey, to be honest, into building guitars. One of the first of the guitars I built of my own design was this green guitar, which I call the Sun, and is my main guitar that I use in the band that I play in, so that sees a fair bit of action. I missed out on the competition last year. I wasn't aware of it until it had kind of already begun, so it was really good, really pleased to be able to get on board and enter this year. When thinking about the design, things that I was going to use for the build, I didn't want to go too far away from what I kind of do, which, as you can tell from that guitar and this guitar and any others that you can see on my social media, they're quite retro. That's definitely the vibe I like, sort of guitars that I like to play, and the build that I'm going to do for this competition isn't going to be massively different to that. I'm not about to suddenly build some spiky metal machine. It will be fairly traditional, with a couple of little quirky things going on, which aren't necessarily going to be innovative. They're just going to be a bit different to maybe some of the guitars that I've built already. So thinking about inspiration for the competition, thinking about the times we have been in, and hopefully not for that much longer, the whole lockdown situation. And the thing that I've missed most about it during this period, apart from pint in a pub, is the whole band thing, band practice, gigging, getting out and about. And I thought, well, I'm going to use that as the inspiration for this build, really. Bit of a kind of nod to the band and the people that come to our gigs. So I play in a pretty niche band. We are called The Ravaged, and we're an early 60s obscure garage rock covers band. You don't get much more niche than that. So we play basically one-hit wonders between about 1960 and 1964. Though occasionally we do veer a little bit later into the back end of the decade. So yeah, it's pretty niche. We do have quite a dedicated fan base, but you know, it's not what you call mainstream. However, it does provide quite a bit of inspiration for me for this build. And I was thinking about a good name and looking at the tracks that we play and the bands that we play, and I thought, oh, a track by the Sonics, maybe I could call it the Sonic. And then I thought, oh, one of the bands that we really like, we do a couple of their tracks, and to be honest, I thought we could possibly just become a tribute act, is The Creation. Possibly one of the most underrated British rock and roll acts of the 60s, in my opinion. However, what a perfect name for a guitar. So for the 2021 Great Guitar Build-Off, Ashford Guitars entry is The Creation. Well, what's it going to look like? I hear you bellow in excitement and anticipation. Well, this is what it's going to look like. I don't always do sketches. Sometimes I just mock up a template and then go from there. But I thought for this competition, to give people an idea of what I'm going to build, I thought I better do to scale drawing. So this is it. I'm going for an offset model. I haven't built an offset model before, so this is something new for me. I've been thinking about it for a while, probably about a year. So it's nice to finally actually get it together and get on with it. But there's a couple of things different about this that I haven't done before. It's going to be a neck through. I've got a large piece of sapele, quarter sawn sapele, that's going to be the neck and go all the way through the body. Two chambered wings, which are also going to be sapele with an ash cap. Being Ashford guitars, I always like to put a bit of ash into my build, so these are going to have an ash cap on them. I'm then going to put a book matched maple. It's not quite a veneer, a bit more than a veneer, but not a full cap. It's only going to be about 3 or 4 mil down the middle here, which is actually going to sit proud of the rest of the guitar. So book matched flamed maple with a flamed maple fretboard. Then I'm going to carry that flamed maple theme all the way to the headstock, which is also going to be offset in line with the bottom of the guitar. I'm going for a string through, which I haven't done. I've made them on Telecasters, but I haven't done one of my own designs. Generally I go for like vintage tail pieces, so that'd be something new, but I thought it'd look nice with this. 2 controls, again, tend to go for a 4 control system. I'm going for humbuckers rather than the P90s, which I use in the main. And this is going to be a brass scratch plate. Colour on these wing sections, I'm going for a colour which I have decided on what that's going to look like, but I'm not going to tell you now because I'll save that for as an exciting part of the later, hopefully one of the later videos. But yeah, so I've got a good idea of what I'm going to do here, and needless to say, it is very 60s. So that is the Ashford guitars, the creation, my entry for the 2021 Great Guitar Build Off. I'm really excited about getting going on the build. I'm really nervous about making these videos. I'm less nervous about building the guitar, but there you go. This is not something that I've done a lot of, so I'll do my best with the videos. I'll try not to make any mistakes with the guitar as well along the way, although I do anticipate there probably will be challenges. Thanks ever so much for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video and actually get some tools out and hopefully start making this thing. Subscribe, do all the usual things. Instagram at Ashford Guitars, Facebook at Ashford Guitars. Yeah, get involved. Thanks a lot for watching.